Hello and Assalamu alaikum. This is Zafar Ali Khan. Now we have lecture 2 of logic gates. In this lecture, we will exclusively talk about NAND and NOR gates. So there are certain properties that you should know about NAND and NOR gates. NAND and NOR gates basically were built because most of the times engineers realize that when the data is coming out as output from any of the AND or OR gate, it is basically entering into the NOT gate. So the use of NOT gates after NAND and NOR was kind of abundant. So because of its higher use, people thought that instead of using two gates, it is good idea to use just one gate, which is either NAND or NOR. So the primary property that is attached to them is that they replace two gates and they basically become one. So instead of having a NAND gate, outputs coming out and getting into NOT gate, and there is an OR gate, output is getting into NOT gate. So instead of having two gates, the single gate, which is either NAND or NOR, is used. So the first purpose, which was actually used by engineers, was to shorten the circuit. So circuit shortening was the first property. Second property was building blocks. What does it mean, building blocks? When the use of NAND and NOR gate increased, people realized that they can replace any other gate, and for that reason, any other circuit, the whole circuit. So you can see that instead of using multiple gates, it would be much more convenient to use just the NAND gate or the NOR gate. So the use of NAND and NOR gate to replace any of the circuit and to use the maximum increased. So when that happened, um the use of NAND and NOR gates for building blocks increased. So building blocks means that NAND and NOR can replace any other gate or the circuit. After that, when the use of NAND and NOR gate increased for building blocks, it was realized that if we put NAND and NOR gates in certain order, they start saving the data. They can save bits. So the use of NAND and NOR then got increased for the storage devices. So for that reason, for example, you would have an idea of flash drive, pin drive, thumb drive, SSD cards, XD cards, and all. They all are made up of NAND gate. The word flash means that the circuit is made up of NAND gate. Similarly, we have got SSDs which can be made up of NOR gates. So basically, the storages nowadays are mostly using just NAND gates or NOR gates. So let's see. So this is NAND gate, which is basically inversal of AND gate, and this is NOR gate, which is basically the reverse of OR gate. So there are properties attached to them. The first property is circuit shortening. Second one is building blocks, where we can use this NAND and NOR to replace any other gate or the whole circuit just by NAND gate or NOR gate. Then the creation of storage devices. We will cover circuits shortening and building blocks in logic gates chapters, whereas the creation of storage devices will remain a theory topic, not practice topic, and we will cover it with input and output devices. So this was logic gate lecture 2 for NAND and NOR gate. Thank you.